dream last night. A vision. I saw a world full of people. Everybody was dancing and screaming loud. They were just there to listen to the music. It was deep. It was underground. Let's turn the world into a dance floor.
Are you guys ready for a state of trance? Put your hands in the air, come on!
Your weekly update on the latest in trance and progressive. Live from the studio in Amsterdam. This is a State of Trance with Armin van Buuren.
The last regular show of 2021, and next week the State of Trance Top 50 Countdown. Coming up in this show, Tempo Giusto, Scott Project, Alan Watson, Silvela. And within 5 minutes, a brand new Coma. In hour number 2, special guest Sander Van Doorn for a Purple Haze guest mix. But we start the show with a big shout out to Above and Beyond. They're releasing their Group Therapy 10 Years remixed album. This is one of my favorites taken from it. Above and Beyond's Prelude in the future summer extended mix. Turn it up.
What's up, guys? This is Coma, and you're listening to my new track here in the State of Trance.
Armin van Buuren's favorite record of this week's show. This is the tune of the week.
Feelings, weak.
youtube.com/Armin van Buuren. A state of trance. Our favorite progressive track this week. This is the State of Trance progressive pick.
Hi, this is Tempo Giusto, and this is my new single on State of Trance.
His real name is Thomas, and during the day he's a dentist. But in the evening, he's Tempo Giusto. He's from Finland, and I just played you his brand new single called Escape to a Better Future on A State of Trance. Track before that was the progressive pick this week. Another remix taken from the 10-year celebration EP of Group Therapy. Stunner remix by Casablanca of the Above and Beyond classic Black Room Boy with Tony McGuinness on vocals. You're listening to episode 1047, the hashtag this week, 1047, ASOT 1047. And a big shout out to everybody currently watching us on one of the video streams, YouTube, VK, Twitch and Facebook. Hello! And for the last time, we're going through some of the highlights of 2021 to Held Out the Doubters. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest episode of the year. Don't miss it. A 4-hour episode. We'll start earlier than usual. And it's going to be the top 50 countdown. So if you haven't decided yet, this is your last chance. So head over now, vote.astateoftrance.com. And here's some of the tracks that you can consider for your vote. Kicking off with Kayo and Albert in the German track Spüren. On my track, Tell Me Why. And Marsh did an incredible version of Solarstone's classic Solar Coaster. Kreider's version of York on the Beach. Or Will Atkinson, Lost Rave on Earth. This is your final chance, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, the State of Trance Top 50 Countdown of 2021. Your last chance to change the standings. Vote.stateoftrance.com for your top 5. So remember, we start 2 hours earlier next week with special guest Ferry Corsten. We're going to be counting down the top 50. This is the trending track of last week. From the UK, Rubik, this is Outbound.
The trending track. Last week's most discussed track on social media.
guys, this is Susanna and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
So here we are, look how far we've come since that first day, standing in harmony, all unified, we're one for tonight, bathing in endless glow, your colors and mine, remembering when, how it all began, nothing to lose, a whole new world to find. Felt so alive. I am home with you. I am home with you. There's music in my heart. We're surrounded by the stars. I am home with you. I am home with you. No matter where we are, I know you're never far. I am home with you. I am home with you forever. There's music in my heart. We're surrounded by the stars. I am home with you. I am home with you. No matter where we are, I know you're never far. I am home with you. I am home with you forever.
Hi guys, this is Alan Watts and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
There are the words you hear space that occurs between all the words, which is another teaching in and of itself. And then there are the sounds we make that echo in your cells. The inner and the outer workings are coming together to speed up your evolution. You have done this before. You have.
This is the journey you are on.
From Amsterdam, your weekly update on the latest in trance and progressive. This is a state of trance.
What an amazing track. Big new release on the future sound of Egypt. Billy Gillies, Nostalgia. Right after the man that rocked his set at our event in Mexico last month. Alan Watts' news track. Silvela, Echoes on my label Who's Afraid of 138. And of course the future favorite, thank you so much for your votes. My new track with Susanna. Home With You, the Rising Star remix. You're tuned in to A State of Trance, your weekly dive into the pool of euphoria with the latest in trance and progressive. I'm Armin van Buuren with my good friend Ruben Durant in the studio in Amsterdam. And what an overwhelming amount of emails and messages we got in the State of Trance inbox. Let's have a quick look. Ruben.
Happy birthday to Peter Benanik from Slovenia, from your brother Simon in Switzerland.
And happy 5th anniversary to Krunal and Priyanka Patel in India.
And congratulations to Amit Angara and Suhani on the birth of your son Armin.
Ooh. Ahmed Kassem wishes his best friend a happy birthday.
David Grols in Australia shouts out a happy birthday to his big brother Phil. He can't wait to see you again with Christmas.
And Ekaterina Nova Pashina congratulates her friend Sonali Chandel from India, but living in China. A great birthday.
And the last one, Stephen Garcia from San Diego, California shouts out to his friend Yasmin Galindo from Tijuana, Mexico. Good luck with her training on the Army bootcamp.
Thank you again for all the love. Armin at thestateoftrance.com. Don't forget it. Next week, the State of Trance Top 50 Countdown, and a week later, State of Trance Year Mix that was just released last week with a special video mix. Coming up in this hour, the Service for Dreamers, and in hour number 2, Sander Van Doorn as Purple Haze. And within 5 minutes, a great new release on Giuseppe's label, Go Music. But first, check it out, Scott Project, T2.
This trip. Let me take you on a journey. I hear home in that bass. Turn my face to the place of the sun. I dance in tongues. Tongues of spirit speaking myth. As I journey inside of this sweet, sweet abyss. All my worries set aside. I journey inside myself. Passion and fever no longer wish to control. I hope the feeling never subsides as I ride and ride these rhythms divine. Come with me on this trip.
Japanese producer Hiromori Aso making his debut on Go Music, the label of Italian maestro Giuseppe Ottaviani. Just played you Future Wings. Before that, the new Scott Project track is called T2. Talking about wings, you're tuned into A State of Trance. We're almost at the end of hour number 1, which means it's time for Service for Dreamers.
This music can take you to another world. We want to hear why a track means so much to you. Here is this week's Service for Dreamers.
Armin. I'm Datina Abbott, and I'm from Champaign, Illinois, USA. I would like to be your service for dreamer, but dedicate this to my emergency room department. But not only to my department, but to the men and women who are firefighters, police officers, EMTs, and anyone that works in the healthcare. In today's world, we need tracks that you create. We never know what's going to happen. Every hour, every minute, every second changes for us. So when you create this track off your Embrace album, wow, it hit home with me. I thank Praveen, who is a friend of mine, introduced me to you, and I located this track. And then I seen a video, and I thought, wow, this is really cool. So Catherine, Rachel, and I recreated it for you. We hope you enjoy it. Thanks for being an inspiration. Thanks for coming into our world and everyone else's. Trance family, Azot, all of you, love you, Ruben. Let's free fall.
Making mistakes they can never teach, but these silver clouds won't dissolve to black. Let's lose our feet to a leap of faith, and bigger skies are lying wait. It's a long way down, but I got your back. We're out on the edge of it all. Are you ready to free fall? Ready to free fall? We're right on the edge of it all. Are you ready to free fall? Ready to free fall?
Tina Abbott from Champaign in the USA and her friends love this track so much that they recreated the video. I took the entire Armada office on the skydiving trip, and thanks for this massive request. This week's Service for Dreamers, my team up with Bully Songs, Free Fall. If you have a story like her, a track that defines this special moment for you, let me know. Armin@astateoftrance.com is where you can find me. Send your link to your video, and you may be the next Service for Dreamers. This weekend, I'm back on the road again. Soundstorm in Saudi Arabia. And remember, next week, a 4-hour special State of Trance episode. So we start 2 hours earlier. I'll be joined by my fellow colleague, Ferry Corson, and together we'll be counting down to the tune of the year. Your last chance to vote, vote.astateoftrance.com if you haven't voted yet. And I'm right back with hour number 2, special guest, Purple Haze.
Stay tuned for more A State of Trance. Welcome back to the world of trance and progressive. Here's your host, Ruben Durant.
With Paul van Dijk, Tempo 1, Dash Berlin and Ultra remixed by Tala 2 XLC. And in the studio today, Mr. Sander van Doorn. Welcome.
Yes, I'll be playing a Purple Haze guest mix for you today.
Nice, can't wait for that one. We start hour number 2 with another big talent from Belfast, Northern Ireland. This is Christopher Corrigan with Everything.
say the same story. I'm trying hard to say, the words won't come my way. I can give you the moon, I can bring you the sun. It's not the same, you're not just anyone.
Hi, this is Temple One, and you're listening to my new track on A State of Trance.
Another big release by Danish DJ and producer Dreamy. The Thought of You. I played you the C Systems remix. Came out this week on Always Alive recordings. Before that, Tempo 1, Journey to Agartha. And of course, the classic Ultra Free, remixed by Tala 2XLC and Para X. And this is State of Trance, the last regular broadcast of 2021. Unbelievable. The hashtag is 1047 ASOT 1047. And a big shout out, of course, to everyone listening to the video streams right now. And it's time for our guest. In 2005, so almost 17 years ago, Sander van Doorn started an alias called Purple Haze with a release called Adrenaline, followed by about one release a year under that guise, including tracks like Bliksem, Him 2.0 and Rush. And after the last release in 2011, Purple Haze kind of disappeared from the scene to make a big comeback in 2017 with the album Spectrum. Luckily, Sander hasn't slowed down a bit after that, and he's here to celebrate the release of his new single on Armin called Maneuvers. In the mix for us today, Purple Haze.
A State of Trance.
Reach thinner, a state of silence. Believe, despair. We both survivors. Elevate, rise.
touch me, hold me, touch me, if you say you make me love.
The hottest artists bringing you world exclusives. You are tuned to a guest mix on this week's A State of Trance.
With special guests, Purple Haze.
Hold me in your arms, love me like no other in your life. Give me one more chance to love survive. Make me love you, save me from your lies.
I think we can call that 2021 in a nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sander, thank you so much for dropping by today. Our last guest mix already from 2021. What did you play for us today?
I played a lot of my own tracks. My new one, Maneuvers.
Yeah.
Also, a very new one, which has yet to be released.
Okay.
And besides that, a new edit on Buuren, just for my sets.
Love that one.
Yeah.
Filthy drops.
Yeah, filthy drops, definitely. So, a lot of my new stuff.
And you already mentioned it. Your new release, Maneuvers, closes off a year with a lot of Purple Haze tracks.
Yes.
Did you expect to be so creative on that side of the music when you brought back Purple Haze in 2017? You left Sander van Doorn. You didn't leave it behind, but you focused so much on Purple Haze.
Yeah, to be honest, I was quite surprised myself. Started producing one track, and one track led to the other, led to a whole album, and inspiration kept on flowing. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Please keep it going next year.
Yeah, no worries, definitely.
Hey, we were supposed to have you a few weeks ago, but something else took all of your time.
My wife gave birth to my new son.
Jax. How is it going so far?
It's great. He's drinking a lot of milk. He's growing twice the weight in a few weeks. It keeps me up at night, but he's already smiling a lot, and he looks amazing.
Yeah, Sander came into the studio telling us that he hardly slept last night.
A lot of coffee today. Yeah.
The end of the year is here. How would you see 2021? What has been your favorite track of this year?
My favorite track of this year. I liked the Maddox remix of Pink Soldiers, to be honest.
When you just played the close you set with.
It's quite a new track. Besides that, I haven't really gave it any
Putting you on the
thought.
spot.
To be honest, for me and my Son of a Norn sets, I really love the stuff that David Guetta and Morton is doing.
It's future wave stuff.
Oh wow, it's amazing. It's
I would call it trance as well.
It is quite trancey actually. Yeah. So their stuff is definitely phenomenal.
Awesome.
This is what we call massive. A state of trance.
It was great that Heatbeat releases new music. Brand new track on Critical State, Circus. And I don't have to explain the title, I think. So much going on, I love this one. Before that, Shocks and Symmetry, Triplicity on Subculture. And one of my favorites of this year, RD, Speak My Mind on 2 Rock Recordings. Thank you once again, Sander, for joining us today.
Yes.
What do you have lined up for the next couple of days or the start of 2022 maybe even?
Yeah, well, actually, a lot of new tracks, actually, both Sander van Doorn as well as Purple Haze. Besides that, 2022 is going to be really cool, starting in January with my US tour.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be in the US for about 3 months, so really looking forward to
3 months,
that one.
wow.
3 months, yes.
And you're taking along the kids and the wife?
Yeah, the wife and the kids. And yeah, we're going to stay over in Los Angeles for the time, so really cool. Looking forward.
So you stay in Los Angeles, then you fly out to the cities to do your shows?
Via LA, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in once again.
Yes, you're welcome.
And next week we're going to be back with a 4-hour special. Don't forget, we're starting 2 hours earlier with the countdown of the tune of the year with the State of Trance Top 50. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in this week. If you want to listen to this episode again, surf to ArminRadio.com and please leave your vote for your favorite track of the past 2 hours on StateOfTrance.com. The State of Trance will return next week.